How's it going? I'm Austin Lane. I'm part of CGS 2091C. I'm gonna be doing the project on telepresence robots. Uh, they're a remote controlled wheel device with the display to enable video chat and video conversing among other purposes. Question number one: for what purposes would a person use a telepresence robot for? Provide details and examples. First of all, they would use one of these robots if they're disabled. Like let's say they can't walk, they can't be somewhere in a certain time. Like that's the only way I could see somebody actually using a telepresence robot. Uh, like it's all virtual, and I don't know. A lot of people, from what I was looking up on the internet, a lot of people do not like the idea of a telepresence robot. It's just like a device like rolling around on the ground, and you have a face on it, and it's not. It's really only talking to you, and you could talk back to it and type on it and stuff. It's really weird for me. But you got to look on the other side of it. These people might be disabled. They can't leave their house. They don't have legs or arms. I don't know what's going on in their life, and they probably can't relate to me because I'm a perfectly functioning human being. So yeah, that would not like work like for me, but like for them, you gotta look at the aspects of okay, I can't be a normal person, so I have to use a robot. But the whole idea to me is completely dumb. Like I feel everything should be hands on, and I'm sorry that some people have their disabilities. My friends have disabilities, but like it's just the way I feel. You know, it's my opinion. What are the most commonly available brands of telepresence robots, and how are they different from each other? Okay, after doing a little research, I've came up with four devices. We have the Kubi. It's a shorter one. It's not mobile. It's right on the ground. It has a camera and everything, and it can be a virtual camera. That's around $675, and that's the cheapest one I'm looking at. And then we have the second tier is around it's called the Padbot P1. It's got wheels. It's got a screen on the front. The pole's a little curved. It's white. It's around $1,200 Rooskies. And then we have the Amy A1. It has wheels. It's got a bigger structure. It's like my body from like here to here. And then there's like a camera like that, like on the front, like the size of my head. It's pretty big, and that goes around $7,650. And then the final one that I was looking at was the Ava 500. It's a circular bottom, and the frame that has got like about like an 18 by 21 TV screen where you can see the face and everything. It's around $33,000. So for a little machine like that, and like you're not getting hands-on experience, it's not something I would be interested in learning in. I'm more of human interaction. I do not like virtual interaction. Thank you. Okay, so if I was taking a class of Valencia and Chris with a telepresence robot machine comes in and he's sitting 2 seats to my left and there's nobody there and it's a robot, I would literally be like, wow, okay, so I could be at home and I can put something on a computer screen and then I could bring it into class and then I can learn. You know what I mean? Like I feel like if someone who's disabled could do that, I could do that too. But in reality, they have a affecting medical condition, and you have to feel some sympathy for that, and put yourself in their shoes and be like, okay, this is how I can achieve. But I wish the person was there. It would be so much easier. I just feel it gives them advantage over normal human beings just because they have a disability, and I believe that is not fair to us regular functioning human beings that come to classes. Yep. So I would prefer them to be in the class with their machine instead of them be at home talking to me on their machine while they're in their bed eating some Cheetos and some milk. Okay, so that's how I feel. Okay, so if Chris is at home and he is using his robot and he collides into my classmate Pat, like Pat's probably really hurt. Like he probably got something going on with his face. His face is bleeding. He needs to go to the emergency room. Maybe the school nurse. Uh, Chris is definitely responsible. Like, I know you're not physically there, but you're there virtually, and you should be able to look at like where you're going and everything. But if that happens and Chris seriously injures my friend Pat, there should definitely be precautions my against Chris because like that's just not acceptable. You know, like regardless if you're at home and you have a disability, if you're hurting other people, then you're not in a stable environment that you're comfortable in. You know, so why? If you're gonna do that in a normal classroom, what makes you think that you're not gonna do that same exact incident in the hallway or like in the bathroom and try and hurt somebody else? So no, I do not think Chris should be allowed in any classrooms anymore. After reading Robert Ebert's extensive review and doing a little bit of looking up on the internet, I do believe that these robots, telepresence robots that they have created to help people, will not take over the world or be dangerous. I think we will be able to control them at all times. If there is something that does get developed like that, I'm pretty sure the U.S. government will shut that down really quick, or some other internal affair across the world will turn it down really quick. So that's my opinion on that. All right, thank you. That's it for this assignment. Thank you for having me in your class, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your holidays. So happy holidays to you. All right, bye.